Hello, welcome to your classroom for today. Today our topic is about gender and work. This is with the program goal and it is part of module Be Yourself. Now, I'd like you to, for the first task, to get a piece of paper and a pen. I'd like you to make two columns. On the first column, I'd like you to write the word work. And in the second column, I'd like you to write the word who. Now, close up of what this means is here. Now, as you can see, this is an example of how your paper would look like. On the first column, you have work or type of work, and in the second column, you have who or who does this work at home. Now, I'd like you to list down under work all the different chores and errands that you have at home. For example, let's go back and look at these. Cooking, washing clothes, shopping for veggies, caring for sick people at home, dropping children, school admission. I want you to write all the things that come into your mind, and you do not have to just stick to these examples that we have discussed here. And then, after we finish from that, I'd like you, next to who, to write down who does this work at home. Is it the woman, the man, or both? For example, cooking. Is it done by the woman? Is it done by the man? Or is it done by both? Now, we move on. Are there certain types of jobs or work which are more commonly done by men? For example, like construction. Now, moving on. Are there certain types of work which are commonly done by women, like nurses, maybe? I'd like you to think of all these examples and write them down. Now, what are the reasons for these differences? Why is it that some jobs are associated with men and some jobs are associated with women, although both genders can do them? Now, for the next question, I'd like you to think and write down your answer. At home, what decisions are made by women and what decisions are made by the men? So, for example, let's say you have children. Who decides which school the children are going to go to? For example, who decides what lunch we're going to eat? Who decides the budget? For example, for groceries, everyone has a budget. Who decides these financial issues? I'd like you to think about the different decisions that are made at home and then answer whether they're made by the man or made by the woman or made by both. Or is it a negotiation? You can get creative. Write down anything that comes to your mind. Now, we move on to the next question. Who usually decides which type of work should be done by whom, within the home and outside the home? So, for example, let's take a very common stereotype, which is cooking. Now, everyone assumes that cooking is the woman's responsibility. So who decides this? Who decides that cooking should be a woman's job? I'd like you to think about this carefully and answer it. Now, we move on to the next question. Are these divisions and roles okay? If yes, why? If not, why not? Let's think about it. So, cooking. If cooking should be done by the woman, and let's say taking the car to the mechanic or throwing the trash should be done by men, do you think these division and roles are okay? If yes, why? If not, why not? Now, we move on. Do you think it is possible to change these gender differences in both work and decision making, and how? So, let's say, as a normal stereotype, which is cooking, a woman should be the one doing and responsible for the cooking. Do you think it is possible to change these gender stereotypes? And what is it that you can do as a teenage girl to change that? And do you think it's right? You don't think it's right? I want you to express yourself and tell me what it is that your opinion is. This is the end of our session. I hope you girls benefited, and please, if anything was not clear, I'd like you to write it down and ask me in our live sessions. And if you have any other questions, also write them down and we'll discuss these in our live sessions. Thank you very much and have a great day. Bye-bye.